Okay, let's go on a quick tour. It's very sunny. I'll stay in here a minute. A quick tour of the cut flower patch right at the beginning of August. Beautiful day. It's rare for me to do a video at this time in the afternoon. I should be bucket washing. These are all the buckets from the wedding I did this weekend that all need a really good scrub. A few of the beds are finished now. You know, this was biennials. This is very much finished. A few little calendula there. And then a few things are really quite late on starting. The Achilles is just coming into its own now. The feverfew is well and truly over. I'm going to try and sow this much earlier. I'll be sowing the feverfew this year at the end of August, just because usually I've got too much, but actually, do you know what? The Achilles, the pearl over here, is just absolutely fantastic. I just love it. And I've got, just look how beautiful is that. Love it, love it, love it. The outside Ami's finished now. This Dorcas is getting a bit tired, but I do have another patch. This was the only Sahara Rudbeckia that made it last year. I was just looking, these are the echinops I grew from seed, do you remember? Did I only put 6 in there? I can't remember now. Oregano, we can't even get through here, to go a different way. Oh, this is another one of my favourites. You've probably seen in my perennials video. Just love it. This is the gooseneck loosestrife. And I've got some seedlings of the purple one growing along, hopefully for next year. Oh, here's a nice bit of feverfew coming. And look at this self-sown little mini borage. Again, this bit's a bit finished now. Do you know what? I'm absolutely loving the calendula in the tunnel. They're self-sown, but because of how brilliantly they've done in the tunnel, I will be sowing them in the tunnel deliberately. I may not need to, but I will. Just look. Oh, wow. Are they not just the most beautiful? And look at the stems on them. They just keep going. Absolutely. I've re-fallen in love with calendula. I really have. It's just beautiful. This is a nice new Ami in here. This was one of the ones I'd sown that made it. And then we're getting a bit weedy in here now. The marigolds are now getting to a length where I did just use a couple. So maybe they're growing them in a bit. I probably still won't grow them, but you never know. I'm going to rip these Gadisha and these Bells of Ireland out because I'd like to get this space ready for putting some things in. And I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed, and I'm probably actually going to write an email because I'd ordered, do you remember I ordered those white and cream dahlias for a wedding I've got? I've got hair in my eyes at the end of September. Well, I'm not all that happy. I've cut the flowers off so you can't see, but basically 2 of them are not white or cream, and they should have been. I mean, one of them should have been Cafe au lait and it's Cafe Royale. The other one is not remotely white. It's like yellow and pink. So anyway, I'll wait for them all to flower and then I can, say to the company which ones were right and which ones were wrong. The Argyratum, okay, definitely going to grow it again. Just look at the stem length now. Really chuffed with it. And the zinnias indoors. Oh, I knew last year that they did much better in my low tunnel than the outside ones, but this is where they want to be. They want to be in a tunnel environment, and they are so incredibly happy. And I definitely will be growing them in here again. It's just a shame I've got all the holes, you know, where the slugs ate, because I had a lot more zinnias originally. But anyway, everyone had slug troubles this year, so you don't need to hear about mine. Honestly, I fared a lot better with the slugs than a lot. Oh, the sun's right in my eyes. Because of my blackbird friends, and they're still here. They are my proper friends. I hear them skipping around, and that's why I try not to let the dog in here, because he chases them. This is a really random tour. We've not made any order. Look what happens to the orange up sunflowers if you don't cut them. Can you imagine that in a bouquet? But look, they're still providing food. This Phacelia is totally done, but I've just not been cutting it down because the bees are just absolutely loving it. I really don't think I need that much auroch. And look how tall that is. I mean, shall I try and stand next to it to show you? Okay, here I am, and the auroch goes up and up and up. happy auroch. Oh, here are some of my grass. I couldn't even see these because of the roses. Look at this. This is really pretty. I can't remember which one this is. Have I got a label? Here we are. This one. Oh, the label's really worn. Violet panic grass. Okay. And you can just see it getting that purpley tinge, this one here. So I've not grown this before. So, yeah, so this is the violet panic grass. Okay, it'd be nice to see that when it's fully open. The canary grass, just skip through the roses here, has been great. I love it. I mean, it's started to go to seed now, but you can sort of just flick those off. I really should come out and cut all this for drying. How did the dog get in here? He's eating the raspberries. What are you doing? They're my raspberries. Oh, roses, would just ignore those because they're looking tired. They smell nice though. But we've just finally started to get, these are the, I can't remember what they are, I have to go around the other side, but they've only just started coming out. But I need to start cutting those. And you've seen the paper daisies before. You've seen the winged everlasting. Drumstick scabious, I'm just merrily letting go to seed, and I'm really happy with that. Stop eating my raspberries. Here we are, skippity skip down here to find the label. Label. Oh, here we are. All my labels were worn off, and I used the proper label marker. Do you know what? I usually use pencil, so lesson learned. We've got status now, which is great. And straw flowers we've got now as well. Nearly ready to cut. Oh, this one's, oh, there's a bit of weed, weed. Okay, so, oh, what haven't we seen here? The Gadisha. I mean, this is all popped now. Look at this. Wow. That's amazing. Third succession of snaps. They're all supposed to be apple blossoms, so I'm not sure who this person is, but we'll leave them be. More weeds. Instead of taking it easy today, I should really actually not be taking it easy. I should actually be doing some work, look. But I had such a busy weekend doing a wedding that I just thought today I'd have a bit of a chill out. But they're looking great. Again, I need to come and cut this like tonight. I really need to cut it while it's dry because we're expecting some wet weather. This all needs to go for drying, all of this amaranthus. Unfortunately, my bells of Ireland are all, the very, very tops are okay, but the lower, we've got a lot of browning now on the lower ones. I don't know whether actually I should just cut these, because for drying work, if I stripped all the lower stems, they'd probably be okay. So I think I probably will cut all of these as well. Cosmos I use a lot for the wedding, but it needs a bit of TLC. You probably get very bored when I start doing stuff on camera, just spontaneous weeding and deadheading. Okay, where should we go next? Let's come over here. So this was all the dianthus, some Verbena boreensis here, more Achillea, and again you see I've got loads coming. Just going to have Achillea for ages. Ah, and look, Rebecca Sahara. So this was new ones, because I only had one survive last year. Oh, and this is Cherry Brandy. I've not grown this one before. Oh yes, please. My Agastache is a bit more squat than I thought it was going to be, but it's first year perennial, so I think it might do better next year. I don't think I can get to that weed, not without my hoary knife anyway, because I've already just ripped the leaves off. Ooh. Ho ho. Will the horses eat that? Who knows. There's occasional years this happens, and this is a bad year. So I just get lots of browning on the leaves, and they're just not very usable. So I haven't actually cut any of these this year, but on a good year, they're just amazing. A few more crown daisies. Foxglove's obviously gone over now. These were some later honesty, because I cut the others down, but we'll let those go to seed properly. Obviously the campanula's over. Compost heaps, very boring. More Achillea, more Verbena, and look, the obedient plant is just coming now. Verbascum, just odd ones hanging on. And then these are some foxgloves that I'm trying to con into flowering for this wedding in September. Oh look, a little Amy, good Amy. You can grow there. Gosh, there's a large bramble here coming in the hedge. Yeah, so hopefully these foxgloves will give me some later flowers for the wedding that I've got, because that would be really handy. This bed's finished. I've got some nigella I should just chop down to dry. And then actually this bed could be, I should really do that. I should get this one all mulched with a head, because I should really top this right up to the top with manure, because then this is my low tunnel over the winter and this will be ready. Oh, do you remember those bat-faced capia? I just decided to plant them here and see how they grew on, but they're still covered in black fly. But just to see how they were getting on. The phlox, oh, I love the annual phlox. It's probably my favourite annual flower, but I've got some sort of blight or disease this year, which has saddened me because I gave up a whole bed to them. But I tell you what, I'm a real fan of the tapestry mix colours, because obviously we all love creme brulee and cherry caramel, but actually some of these colours, I mean, look at that. That is just beautiful. So I'm definitely going to grow the tapestry again. I mean, obviously I will grow cherry caramel again, because I'd be mad not to. But I actually think the tapestry now is my favourite. More oregano. The mint here has not looked too happy. I think it's because it's very weedy. There's a lot of creeping buttercup in here. Larkspur, all finished. Should have really cut that for drying. It's just time, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, these crown daisies could do with being chopped right down now. The marigolds, you know my thought on those, sort of wasting a space. And the scabious, only just coming. Come on, I've been waiting for you. They're just here now. So these ones are summer fruits, and then this is the fat is it Fata or Fata Morgana? So that was the second succession of Chantilly snaps. This was the first succession. This was the Lavatra Silver Cup, and Alchemilla mollis here. Oh, some beautiful black pod. I'm actually going to harvest the seeds. That's why I've left those to go really, really ripe. Again, the sweet peas look like they've got the same disease as the phlox. They actually could be lack of water, because I know we've had loads of rain, but the trouble with my ditches, they're great, but sometimes the water all just runs into the ditches. So probably I should water those. Dahlias, Golden Spectre. Oh, now you're going to expect me to know who everybody is. I don't know. I don't know. I know this is Joshua Joey, or Joey Joshua. This is Karma Naomi. This is a rogue Bishop's Children with a fly inside. I thought I'd pulled all those out, but I must have missed it. Larkspur, gone over now. A Gadisha on the end. This is another one I thought I dug out of the Bishop's Children. This is mainly the white Dorcas. This was really, really tall, but I've cut all the upper stems off. And the same goes for the dill. The dill was even taller than this the other day. But I used a lot of the dill for the wedding, because obviously it was yellow, so it was in the colour palette. Oh, see, look, these need to be cut for drying. Beautiful poppy heads. And then the Lavatra's really all had it now, but I don't need the space in the bed just yet, so I'm just enjoying it myself. I already cut back the Status Pink Pokers and the Cynoglossum, so this area is done. But I did see I've got a, I mean, is this a Helichrysum? I'm not sure what that is. We'll wait and see. Oh, and speaking of not knowing what something is, this is a weird tour. There's no organisation to it. I planted out my car seedlings here. Okay, so you're pleased to know they're growing on, and they're next to some more Gilia, which I love. Where haven't we been? We've seen that, we've seen that. Well, let's have a look down here. I think this is Zundat Mystery Fox, and I say that because I can see a pink flash in it, and sometimes that does that. Yellow Jill. I now think I might love Yellow Jill more than Wine-Eyed Jill. Is that? There's Wine-Eyed Jill, there's Yellow Jill. I think this is Jamander. I need to take cuttings of this one because I love it. And then Colonel Bronze. And then look, I grew these from seed, and they're just really short and stumpy. So they're not really very much use. They'd be all right in a container, but they're not very much use for cutting. You can't collect seed from F1 hybrids, but you can collect seed from things like honeywort or cerinthe. And this seed's really expensive, so can you see those black bits there? It's well worth saving your own seed for things like that. I'll just put those two in there. Again, so snapdragons, not, I think Chantilly's an F1 hybrid, so I have to reorder those. So when you're reordering your seed, just think about what things would probably come back true and what things wouldn't. Ash, don't eat that. That was expensive. Come on, let's go. Thank you very much for coming along with me on my super speedy tour of the cut flower patch, so I can go on with my lazy Sunday. Well, I really should wash those buckets. I should wash the buckets, I should weed, I should cut stuff for drying. But I'm having a lazy day. Rare but lovely. let me know what things are you saving seed from. So I'm definitely saving my cerinthe seed. And I think I might try and save some seed from the drumstick scabious as well. Have you got any other ideas for things that I could save seed for to save me a bit of money on my massive seed shopping list? And have you started creating your seed shopping list yet? And come on, be honest, how long has it got? Mine, I keep making it long and then I go, nope, and I rein it in and I cross it out, but then I just add something else. It's pointless, really. If you do like my videos, please give them a thumbs up. That really helps. And if you'd like to come with me on my growing and flowery journey, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to contribute towards the making of the videos, then you can buy me a coffee, and the link for coffee buying is in the description to the video. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.